What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Recently, I was able to watch the Corey Holcomb podcast, or at least the majority of it, and toward the end, Brother Craig Facts, he came in late to the podcast, and Corey, he is basically aware of things, but it seems like on the internet and what's going on as far as on Twitter and things like that, this happens to be the other two guests. So a lot of times Corey is just basically being informed at the particular time. And so Corey was not aware of the Fat Joe situation. And so Brother Craig Facts, who came in later to the podcast, basically told Corey Holcomb what was going on with Fat Joe.
I've been looking online. I seen Fat Joe had something to say where people in the FBA are against what he said.
Yeah,
I don't know what he said.
I don't either.
So basically, this is like, to sum it up, the FBA, they do righteous work though. So basically, us being black people that were from here, we are the most stolen from culture in the world. People steal everything we do, the way we dress, our music, just countless things that we fought for, from rights to whatever we've contributed has been taken, and people don't like to give us credit. So the FBA, they just basically stand on business. Anything that anybody tries to steal, like in a culture vulture type of way, they be online and they smash and they check people. And Tariq Nasheed is one of the top speakers of the FBA. Oh. As far as he fights for us. So it's a just thing that they do. But Fat Joe, being from Brooklyn and being a rapper, a lot of black people or people of African descent who don't necessarily identify as being who aren't FBA, foundational black people from America, they basically smash on the fact that, hey, yeah, you Jamaican or you're Puerto Rican, but you're not one of us because you don't accept us as one of you. So the things that we have started and the things that we have captained, you need to fall in line and pay respect where respect's due. And what happened with Fat Joe was the rap thing. So Fat Joe was saying that Puerto Ricans started hip hop. And right, but and
I had to laugh at that.
And then also Busta Rhymes was saying Jamaicans started hip hop because of Kool Herc being the first DJ.
Now, after hearing about what really went down, Brother Corey Holcomb decided to weigh in on the situation.
I know everybody uses black for what they can get out of it. Black people, since the beginning of the world, they use us for what they can get from us.
Right.
But they act like we're nothing.
Right.
I know that. I'm talking about even, what is Busta Rhymes?
Jamaican.
Jamaicans, Puerto Ricans, they're black when it works.
Right.
But they act like they're more.
Now, here's what I will definitely say, and I've noticed this in people such as Fat Joe and a whole bunch of other people, and I'm telling you, I live in Africa, so, and I've been living in the diaspora for a while. I see, so many young people, basically using the slang, dressing like, acting like what they think black Americans are, and it's crazy. But at the same time, if you're trying to weigh in on their culture, automatically you could be an outsider. Like, oh no, what are you talking about? You don't have no ability to talk about this. But it's the same thing with Fat Joe. You guys want to be down with the culture. As long as it can benefit you, you can get something from it. But once but it's not the same for you. Like, I was in this diaspora group, okay? This is the true story. And you would have some people from the African American community or the American community, and you would have certain peoples from other places complaining like, yo, man, why we not allowed to get into the group? Like, what's up with that? We're trying to get in too. Like, what's going on? And then you let them in the group, right? Now, they would benefit from what the Black Americans were bringing to that particular diaspora group. But when it came to what they had to offer, they keep you out of that. You know, they keep you out of that. You're never going to be allowed to be in that. And again, when it's, when they can benefit from what you got, it's all peace and love and Pan-Africanism and all of this stuff. But again, when it's you, they get, they keep you out. Because see, they want you to share your resources and be on code with them, but then they don't be on code with you. When they do something right is, when they get their stuff popping, it's Nigerian excellence, it's Ghanaian excellence, it's Ugandan excellence, it's whatever, and that's all good and stuff. But then when you start doing that, all of a sudden you being selfish. I had a lady tell me that she didn't want Donald Trump to win because she wanted some of her relatives she was Rwandese living in Uganda. It's a lot of them here. She wanted her Ugandan relatives and her Rwandese relatives to be able to come to America and get citizenship. And I was like, have you ever thought about how that affects the African-American community? She goes, no. And really, she didn't care, right? That's cool. Here's the situation. I flipped the question on her. What do you feel about African-Americans coming to Uganda and being able to get citizenship or to Rwanda? Oh, well, those are things that, you need not talk about. That's not important for you. And I'm like, oh, it's not important for me. Well, why is it not important for me? See, when it's important for you, it's all good, right? Yeah. Okay. So then why is it not important? This is what I want to know. Again, if it benefits you, it's all to the good. But then you're jealous of somebody else. This is not everybody, but people like Fat Joe, they want to benefit from the culture. They want to get the BET Awards. They want to be able to get supported financially from your community. But their community don't support you. And I see that too often. This is not all people. This ain't all everybody, but I do notice that. People like Fat Joe, they want to get what you got. And then, they want to keep what they got. And now whenever black people was noticing that, and now brothers are saying, nah, look, we need to come on code, right? We need to be on code, man. Like we need to do what these other groups are doing. Now all of a sudden, you're racist. You hate other groups. You're disrespectful to other groups. You hate other blacks. Nah, man, and them be them same people that be talking about you behind your back. Look at what Fat Joe was saying. He was coming on to the brothers Math Hoffa's program saying, oh, the FBAs, they don't want to be down with nobody ain't down with them. Then when you find out what Fat Joe been saying, really it was him that's been doing that. It's been Fat Joe that's been like that. And again, I don't have no problems with nobody. I think it's a great thing that we can work together with people, but at the same time, people have to give value also. Why is it that it's just African Americans that give value? Why is it that that's the only situation? Only we can give value, but they want to just take value. And this is not everybody, but this is so often, man. And it just get annoying. You just get tired of always just getting used. And I think that the community is just tired of getting used. You want to take credit for things you didn't do. Now it's crazy. You can take credit for hip hop, but whatever Puerto Ricans do, they will not share that with you. Same thing with the BET Awards. The BET Awards, a Puerto Rican can host it. If Puerto Ricans got something popping, they ain't gonna never invite your ass to it. Not the same way that blacks do it. Then we sit around and wonder why we ain't got it like that. Why we don't have it like that. Because we not being smart. We gotta protect our stuff too. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all you do. Turn the bell. We're out.